Hey, how's it going, everybody? So we're gonna have a little in-depth look at the last video here, because there's just way too much going on right now that I couldn't really. Oh, hello, focus. There we go. Um, so we have actually, like I said in the previous, or at least labeled in the previous video, we did have really bad shit talkers. But here are three of the worst ones. And really just calling him out on this one. We're gonna be seeing footage from obviously we're gonna see repeat footage from myself here on the top left. Then we have Symphony Killer 88 on the top right. Then Trex Terror 23 on the bottom left, and Yellow Boy 1997 on the bottom right. Um, I would put the other two in here, but I mean, first off, ThornSharpVines. I'll give him props for at least moving, slow, but still moving the whole game. So, props to that. He just talks a lot of shit to his imaginary live stream because I had someone look into it. This dude just literally just puts on live on his tag just to pretend that he's actually on Twitch or YouTube. We did check. He does not exist on either of those platforms. So it's just funny that he's talking all that shit, mainly probably to the guy sitting behind him the whole game. He did have someone else in the room with him that he just keeps on talking to. We also have NEFTY-G. This guy's footage is even more boring than any of the others. Um, Literally, as soon as he spawns, he just finds a corner, sits there, calls it a day. So really, and he doesn't really talk much either. Like he'll just say, "Oh, you're a hacker," blah blah blah. So I mean, it's not like it's just not worth. He barely talks, but when he did, he just talk shit. But here are the three main big ones right here. So let's get the video started. I'm going to try to sync these up as best as I can. PlayStation is not the best recording software, unfortunately, so it can get it synced up at the beginning, but then it goes out of sync. So you can just look at their individual screens every so often. There's usually not too much in between since they do camp a lot. So, uh, oops, got the sync off there. Uh, okay, so we're looking at here. Obviously, like I said, my gameplay is going to be on the top left there, and it may be slightly out of sync now, but it's going to get more out of sync later. But um, first things first, let's address the obvious elephant in the room: Symphony Killer 88. Yes, he's 9th Prestige level 3, but there are a lot of other classes he could be using. But all he does is just camp with the Thermal Titan that you're given. You see that with about 60-70% of players who literally can't do anything else. Um, you actually see this among a lot of like about 80% of players who call themselves pros or gods or whatever tag they want to put on them. Um, so it's pretty sad. You'll see down there on the bottom right, Yellow Boy just does not like leaving his spawn at all. He'll go into whatever buildings. He doesn't move forward. He likes to hang back. Like I guess he moves around quite a bit, but just like doesn't really move forward at all. Like he may creep forward a little bit, but that's about the best you can give him. Trex Terror. This guy. Oh my god. Trex Killer talks the most shit during this entire game and even after. Um, he says he can wreck. This guy calls me a camper so much it's hilarious. Um, like, oh, dude, you spend like it's like you're always sitting in a corner. And it's just like you look at Trex's gameplay; he's always sitting in a corner. He has nothing better to do. Uh, it's just sad. Like that building right there, the blue building on the left of him right now, he's always there. He's either on the staircase in that room or on top of that, yeah, right here on this ledge. That's all he does. And if he spawns on the other side, he'll just go to that center reception area. That's all he does. And then Symphony Killer, I mean, he just literally doesn't, almost doesn't move. Like, he'll have his thermal scope and his Titan just sitting there waiting for people to come by. Not exactly that good. And then, like I said, yellow. Look at Trex right there, man. He's just sitting in that little staircase inside the reception area. If not, he'll sit on the roof. He's just literally, that's all he does. The only person that's actually doing anything, and that's not even much of a statement, is Yellow Boy. He barely moves forward. When he does, he only creeps really slowly and just finds a corner, moves from corner to corner. And the only thing that he actually contributes is by shooting down all my score streaks, or at least most of them. He never gets rid of any of my strike teams. So, but he always gets rid of my UAVs, and I think he got rid of one of my choppers, maybe two. But yeah, just look at that sad shit right there. This guy talks, like I said, Trex talks the hardest out of everyone. He always keeps on going back to the reception building or this building right here. And he just sits there. He doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, it's not hacking when you keep on sitting in the same building like a dumbass. I mean, you're literally just giving people free kills. If you think you shoot someone from that building and you think no one's gonna know that you're still there, you have to be really stupid on a whole new level. It's just really sad, to say the least. But, you know, I guess whatever allows him to freaking feel good about himself at night. Because it's just, I mean, why do you bother turning on your mic and talk shit when you obviously are, when you're obviously not even good at all? Like, I don't get why people who are, especially people who camp, that always baffles me. People who literally spend every waking moment playing this game, sitting in a corner, and then thinking that, oh, I have the skills, I'm not camping at all, and I am just a god, I am the best player in the world. It's just like, where do you get this mentality from? Uh, shoot, we actually met, well, I was teaming up with some buddies the other day, actually just yesterday evening, when I came, just before I left for watching a performance. Um, fucking, we had this guy, I think his name was SB Mitchell or something like that, or SB Midget, something like that. I'll have to look that up sometime later today to find that footage. But this guy, oh my god. He goes, this guy loses and is 17 and 10. And, oh my god. Oh yeah, here's a fun one. Symphony Killer right here. He stands in the middle on the tank, in the middle of an open field, and he calls and he says there's no way I could have seen him. It's like, dude, are you really that stupid? It's just like you're in the middle of the open. You're standing on top of a tank with nothing around you. You think I'm blind enough to not see you standing there, and you think that's hacking? You have got to be really stupid. But anyway, back to SB, whatever the hell his name was. This guy, I'm in a team of 4. This guy loses. I think his team loses by like 30, 40 points. He's 17 and 10 at the top of his team. And all 4 of us on my team were all, aside from one person who was 15 and 15, we had someone who was 18 kills, 19 kills, and then I had like 40 something. And he starts talking shit to us, like at the end of the game, and he says, "Dude, you're not even good." And like, I haven't said anything. Like, my girls were sleeping at the time. And so I wasn't using my mic at all. And he starts talking shit to us. It's like, dude, Corey, you're not even good. Get on my level. You wish you had stats like mine. And you look at his stats. Number one, 3 out of the 4 of us outperform him. Obviously, me, I have 40 some odd kills. He only has 17 and he thinks he's good. Um, And on top of that, he also, if you look at his career stats, let's see, his score per minute is just under 200, so he gets less than 2 kills every minute. And compared to my 534, and he also has a KD of 1.2, so not exactly that good. And his average kills per game is around 13 point something. So yeah, but anyway, as you can see from the footage, while we were just having that discussion, like these guys are terrible, and they talk so much. But this is more of a detailed breakdown on exactly why they're fucking stupid. Um, so I hope you guys enjoyed that little video. Enjoyed just breaking down exactly what kind of stupid people you always run into in Call of Duty and what more we keep on running into. So until next time, you guys have a good one. Bye bye.